my name is Akashi, and in this video we're gonna be going over the best teams covering the last month of the year, which is December. There's been a lot of things we've got this year, and we're gonna just close it out with the best teams, I believe anyway. Top 5 if anything, and I'll do some honorable mentions afterwards that I believe are currently running the meta right now. Top 5 teams that you'll see most often, top 5 teams easiest to use. Like it considers a lot of things, but obviously it's just my opinion because I know there's game press and whatnot. And also one thing I need to point out, that this is not a list in order, they're just 5 in random order because one could overweigh the other depending on the play and things like that. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials are on the left. It's the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, man, we're just gonna have some random gameplay because I don't have my normal setup right now. But I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into the top 5 teams for this month, which is December. Now, the first team I'm going to actually get into is actually the Fusion team. I feel like the Fusion team definitely made a big comeback after getting pushed out. Vegito Blue just getting pushed out of the meta step by step, just by different characters in different ways, shapes and forms. But we actually got the LF's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, who's actually insane. Like, he's really, really good. And we also have Super Gogeta Zenkai, which is another plus. It's actually really good. But that's the team formation that I run, and probably the best team formation that you can put together. But obviously, because I don't have my normal setup, I can't show you live. So I'm going to put pictures on the side of the screen like I have with that team formation. And I'll also show all the other units that you can use. So for example, if you didn't have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, you could actually use the LF Super Vegito, the red Super Gogeta that got Zenkai. He was practically free to play. There was a whole event and you can just spend 2,000 Chronos to unlock him. Vegito Blue, lots of people do have him, but he's been returning on loads of banners as well and very solid. Kefla is literally pretty much everybody has her, so you can see that the Fusion team is very strong. Made their way back in for me, definitely. I see them being run way more now, and it's absolutely like lovely for me because this is my favorite team, second favorite team, but my most viable team in terms of meta. So yeah, this is the first team here. Fusion takes that spot, but it's not in order. Number 2, we actually got Saiyans. Now Saiyans, like, I feel like if they wasn't on this list, I'd just be lying. If you run into Super Saiyan 3 Goku with Goku Youth and probably Nappa, and Nappa being free to play, the team is just disgusting. The combination is insane and it works so well. And on top of that, I know I don't have him in my 6-man squad, but I need to mention him before I forget. We get Charlotte, who actually goes Super Saiyan God but buffs Saiyans. He's actually insanely good in terms of defenses, drawing cards, doing damage. He put on Blaster Shell, it's wraps for people. But Saiyan team is just disgusting. Like, honestly, there's so many substitutes as well. You can have the Zenkai Goku, the LF1 for greens. You can have full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like Super Saiyan 3 Goku if you just want the instant transmission. Like, you could even run Saiyans that don't even buff Saiyans, which is why Saiyans is so versatile. Like, I missed out Bardock for the blue, but you can see the options on the screen. Like, there's hella options. You can run Saiyans that don't buff Saiyans, such as the Zenkai 7 Gogeta if you wanted to. You could run him with Bardock, and I'm gonna mix this kind of like Super Saiyan because I feel like it's a what you call it, tag basically. It's basically Saiyans but Super Saiyans, but I know there is some Super Saiyans who are not full Saiyans, like the hybrid Saiyans, but in most cases you're going to be using Saiyans. But Saiyans is a whole different thing in anyways. Saiyans is way better than Super Saiyans in my opinion. They're just way more solid overall. Super Saiyans relies too much on Bardock, but you can also run Bardock on Saiyans, which is why Saiyan takes that edge just for me. But yeah, Saiyan had to be here, number 2 on the list. Like, I feel like this is such a no-brainer. Son Family here at number 3. I feel like it's just another essential. Like, Son Family has so many destructive units on the team. Super Saiyan 3 Zenkai Goku again on this team. We've got the Blue Gohan, which is actually the best blue probably that actually buffs Son Family. But you can also have the Zenkai Goku, the LF1. Like, that's another good option. You've also got that Fiku Goku, you can use them as well. There's obviously going to be some other units that you can see that can fit on the Sun Family team. For yellow, I use that Goku that gives death buffs because I don't have the Super Saiyan Goten. But you could use him. He's really good, probably the best yellow for a Sun Family team if you're not going to use Goku Youth. And then the red, the main man, like this man is Kami, Super Saiyan 2 LF Gohan. Like, he's so destructive since he got his Zenkai. It's ridiculous. But yeah, another no-brainer here. Sun Family team had to be on this list. Like, I don't see them leaving the meta soon. Like, just full of Goku. You can even put UI Goku on this team, which is, it's just stupid. But yeah, man, Sun Family team here, number 3. We're here at number 4, and I've actually got God Key team up next. This team here, I feel like it's another no-brainer. It's kind of crazy how many no-brainers are so, like, there are too many in here. Like, you don't even have to think and you just know. But we actually got the God Key team. Super Saiyan Blue Goku, he's got his Zenkai. Vegito Blue's on this team. We got LF Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta, UI Goku. Everybody runs Whis, but for your greens you've got so many options. You got the LF Vegeta, you got Beerus if you got him Zenkai Awakened, you got the Goku Black, you got Vados. Like, there's so many options on a God Key team. It's disgusting. Like, they're just so viable as well. Like, and I feel like lots of people have them because they're very hype banners. Even for the purple, you got Merge Zamasu and Vegeta. Like, there's so many options on this team, and lots of people have these characters because they were so hype in their in terms of their release. So lots of people will have them in terms of the meta, so you're going to see them a lot, and that's why I have them on this team for sure. But you can just know that they're going to do a lot of damage. You can even put Shallot on this team. Like, Shallot, like, Shallot is crazy good. But yeah, we got God Key here at number 4, so let's get into the last one of this video. This one here, I feel like a lot of people might disagree with me on, but the Rival Universe team is a pretty solid team, and I feel like I need to explain myself as to why I put them here. So obviously they released on the UI banner, which everybody pretty much saved up for. I'm hearing 10k, 20k, people had 30k up. Like, people literally had the bag for that banner. So everybody pretty much went deep on it, and there was even, I think, Champion Vados were on that banner, and Vegito Blue. So like, it just really made people want to summon, especially because they wanted Ultra Instinct Goku, and we saw that reveal was insane. So a lot of people have high stars on these units, and as a unit together, as in all the Rival Universe units, they work so well and actually buff each other perfectly. Everybody pretty much has them, so they're quite accessible, and the ban is still there at the time of me making this video. Even when I drop it, them they should be still there. Jiren is actually really good, probably better than Ultra Instinct Goku. You can run Ultra Instinct Goku on this team as well. The other Rival Universe units, we got Hit, Kefla, the Trio of the Danger units. Vados is really good, as we know. Toppo is actually such a tank, and his uniques and main that just help the team overall. And I like that his ultimate arts locks in. I'm not going to talk about this, bro, because he's not the best, but he's still really good, and he works well with everybody else. Like, this Rival Universe team is a team that you'll encounter a lot, and they'll do a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. So I felt like I had to slot them in personally. They're a team you'll come across often. They're a team that's clearly solid as hell, and everybody pretty much has high stars in them. And because most of the characters on the team are not LFs or anything like that, everybody can just multi-Z power them, which is why I've got them at number 5 of this list. Now I have some honorable mentions because I feel like people are going to have some disagreements on this video, but I'm going to do this every month. It's a series I have. But these 4 teams here could have easily made the cut, but I feel like they're teams that you come into a lot less, just generally based on how the meta is and the most hype banners right now. And for the most part, if we look at Androids is a completely solid team, but only if you have Android 18 at Zenkai 7 and people run Android 16 at Zenkai 7 as well. And then the regeneration cell was really perfect. I'm not going to go into like substitute units because these are just honorable mentions. Future team, that's probably the most stacked future team. Like, it's a beautiful team, solid as hell, but I'm not seeing them as much as the other teams, and they don't hold any like proper Zenkais at the moment. Looking at Hybrid Saiyans, you know that they're stacked. They've got those 2 Zenkais there, Trunks and Gohan. They've also got Gotenks now, so they're really solid as well. However, you don't see a lot of them being run at all. And then Movies, obviously, is a team that's really getting shadow buffed and whatnot. But out of the teams that we've got on this list, I feel like it's just outside the range to actually beat any of them. For example, on the team, I could have had LF Broly, and obviously I've got the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gogeta. However, those two are really hard to pull. To even have both of them is insane. And then at that, there's nobody else to really make the team solid enough to the point where it's consistent. Like, we do have Gogeta, but he's not actually buffing the teams, so it just makes the buffs all willy-nilly, like all over the place, and I didn't really want that. Or you could have run the Frieza, but again, I still feel like all the teams that I stated prior are still better than these 4 teams. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what I had to say. I feel like these are pretty accurate. Of course, it's just my opinion and my take, so don't take it too literally. But obviously, I'm here to guide some of you guys so you can actually take from this and actually use one of these teams probably if you're not already using them. But yeah, that's what I pretty much got to say. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 15k. All my socials on the left is the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Again, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. The end of the year is pretty much here, so thank you guys for all the growth this year. My name's Akashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!